control and is disconnected from experience.
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work, you're left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no posses. Mola, worshiping pedophiles. Wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system, irrigation, and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released from prison with this passion to speak of. After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the Golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Nah, bro. Come on. You almost there, bro. Almost there. Survive. We survive. Go ahead. What's up?
I do it die for Chi-Town. Who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fly to just slide out. Blue sky but high ground. My crown flash helmet. So my aircraft stealth fit. Can't be tied down, don't even seat belted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The remnants of cash money, I dispelled it. You get the fuses in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked across my hand, I dealt it. Felt the vibration in the gut of my pelvis. It was awful, spices and hell shit. So radiant, I see the dark room welded. Cause you little goofies are well fit. Body fluid, monster velvet. Body you not for Mars, you look females clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows and shit to a fly, so haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the silver hand, but we're hella man. It's not cyber shield, I'm turtle sheep. I'm one tough cookie, I don't follow our set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper opera. You stagnated, well I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm dating space AC, y'all. Buster stuck in the case, face off. After the shape the state, use a face, a fraud. Battle star intergalactic. life is my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing the step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just piloting up. Flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Sebastian Capero, I'm a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A crystal Carol lies what your fans get. Your world's in perils what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pot. This shit's hot.
Wants to get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people never get a piece of pie. That don't want to go for the best. That go for you niggas that think that y'all big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas who got the can't stand me. You niggas that know that I know you can't do nothing if you're broke. Listen to me, young people and old people too. Mostly black people. I'm talking to you.
Sure. Y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah. I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up. We not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side ops. Looking past the shy spot. Third eye gang cyclops. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying die ops. From the skybox, I got scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some real ones. Some of our folks are still dumb. Deaf and blind to the fact that blood, we gon' have this real some. Warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's willed from. The world's a stage, page after page. Script is played out. They keep us engaged, placate or rage. This is played out. Rules of a dying society should have been disobeyed out. Forehead and knees off the floor should have been prayed out. The draft is on, go is no issue. Could've bloated in tissue. Now it's control who blows the whistle to who holds the pistols. The debacle's about who owes who the fiscal. Disregarding the aboriginal issue. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. A fool is known by his speech. Yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. Other than we, a sucker or me. Stand on 2 feet, or turn the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence. Mostly disguised compliance. Silence by guidance. From conspiring connivance. Other aspirants of violence. Tyrants of firing. Striding the giants to hydrogen. I'm striding defiant. In environments of migrants, I'm hearing the sirens. Ring in my ear, they've got indictments. These satisfied squares, Coopers and hyping. Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm non-flying. My refinement and confinement, the requirements for this climate. Y'all push all the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress, don't duck, no wreck. Drill music for real. My soul they don't possess. Real foolish with no deal. Ain't playing with none of them. It's personal, know what the business is. Big monsters come full circle, so vacate your premises. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau or Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Akichiwa.
In my music, and in a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who can have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
No pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight blesser, drop the oppressor, me no surrender, 3-pound pressure, no weight blesser, drop the oppressor, me no surrender, 3-pound pressure, no weight blesser, drop the oppressor, me no surrender. It's time for a change, got a boss up, the oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay your mouth, execution style, too late for an apologetic claim. You rap that a cloak up, blame my God, it's overdue, your time is to the end. Locked out, silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down, with suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger popping like Farrakhan, backed by the honorable, who sits at the pinnacle, who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the pitiful, sinful. My thinking is critical, I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protection service. Quick to pull the glass and kill this, don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who have a choice, man. O'Neill's too late when the caps get peeled. Double like a TC type, blowing hits close to home. You gotta act the bone for the gas the dome when it's on the zone. All red in my ritual sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. I'm above, I'll be given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. All the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' let them all, so gon' pass the kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I don't mean in the ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a gimme, gimme, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Push, 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 push. Step, step, step. Crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is. And it's like nobody ever stopped.
You can't handle salsa. Okay? You can't handle salsa, buddy. Let me see what was that. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? I know I'm supposed to come on and read, but I decided to kind of talk about some things because, you know, I'm not into politics. But there's some good brothers, man. You know, when I yelled at, I didn't really want to hear what he had to say because I've watched his point of view, which is meaningless. And it's not for me to tell a person to change direction and focus. And I figured if I disrupt, I would get an answer. And as I stated, his reply is, you're all over the place or your delivery. Men Nobody scripts us. Nobody's an authority over another man to tell one how to speak upon certain things that are crucial in an evident time that is visual, oratory. Okay? This is not spoken word. Okay? And a lot of people who live by a design not of their own are scripted to this madness. Then there are those who you know are highly intelligent. Not saying no one is more or less, but due to the circumstances, some who are highly intelligent fall for the old two-party system, the divide and conquer, without even conceptualizing or dealing with it in a way that's rational. They fall with things or points that they think is poignant. So you see what's going on. The food stamps, Medicaid. There are a lot of people who are unlike those of us who actually could receive these things and utilize them, who are injured, who have injuries like and then everybody, obviously, since the 60s, has been poisoned with all types of sugars and denatured flour, stuff that have had the grain, you know, the bran, everything removed, the healthy parts, to exploit. And people think that it's about money. America, like so many other countries, don't have anything, and they haven't since the Federal Reserve, which is not even on this land, ran by you know who. The money hasn't had gold or silver weight behind it. It's been IOUs, and the IOUs are actually supposed to come from the government. But the problem here is, what make these individuals think that their little scripted narratives gives them authority over people, over you? When did you acclimate and to make an agreement, a handshake to say yes? First of all, we look at Emmett Till. I had to watch it. I had to find it because I knew it was free. I saw it pop up so many times, so I had to watch it. I was watching it last night. I said I had to watch it this morning. I was watching it on my tablet. Not really a good job, because they never tell you about the 3 Negroes that were in the back of the truck that helped them find the young man Emmett from Chicago. Because there are those, yes sir, yes boss, we can get it sir, yes boss. That alludes to the fact of the church, the clergy, Cory Booker, and all these other ones, Adams in New York. It's a plethora. Even the sheriff a few years ago, I think when I was on the res or after the res, who his spoken word was, he couldn't stand the N word. He couldn't stand his own. How does this happen? Well, it's just like Emmett Till being murdered. Those people that murdered him were grandbabies of the Cabbage Patch children, who guided them and made the focus of race identity. We already know who did that when we start looking at Franz Boas and all these individuals, the fictional racists and everything else. It had purpose. It's the long game. Oh, my light-skinned folk, all right, the lighter shade of weed here, don't be offended. Listen to learn something. All right? Man, you melanated agents, I don't care about you. When you see me at the crossroads, the real one, we're going to use the vernacular crossroads. There will be such sorrow, so heavy that even emoliating or blowing yourself up couldn't even convey the pain that you will endure, and you will. You will. This I can guarantee. They can keep spraying their bioweapons and everything else. They have a chance to clean it up. They will absolutely see me. I don't care about the other things. There's a lineage of things. Who wants to cheat time and change the vernacular and come back? Yes, I'm giving up something right now. Am I angry? No, I'm always enraged. Always. But yet, it's different from what you deal with. You always act upon things. You do things that's unnecessary, and you speak, and you act, you put yourselves in your own calamity. That's where they think they get authority, based on fake mayors and judges writing all these scripted nonsense, whimsical laws that don't apply to nobody. Because they don't know the law. Right now, you have, the last 4 years, they have been able to, you know who, don't mention the Chazars, have been able to induct and script a whole lot of races, giving them free will to do what they want based upon their ignorance, by design, in the organizations, 3-letter groups, everything. While we still have the so-called Negroes, I don't use that term, black. If you want to be dead, go be dead on your own time. All right? Some of you just a fusillade of an admiration of ignorance that's beyond culpable. I don't have a deep understanding of it because it's so stupid. But if that's your lineage and that's where you are, there's nothing I can do about that. Everyone has a choice. Because you know you're going to have those who think that, well, black, we are black. Let them be right where they at. I'm surprised. You know, I have people who I came up with. Nobody knew nothing about no damn Africa until Uncle Don Amos made that movie Roots. Nobody. Except for a handful based on clergy. And stupid race wars in New York and Chicago and stuff like that. Where it was a sadist mentality because most of the racists back in the 40s, 50s didn't even say nothing out of Africa. They knew who they were dealing with. But for the land patents and all that, they didn't have that. But you know what? Identity. To believe that they can rewrite history with their fake religion and everything else. Given to them by their dictator. That's what they move on. Doesn't matter what they call themselves, Aryan Front, what you call it, all these different names. I'm not going to give them energy. These are the dumbest individuals. And I don't have to go into that. They'll have the same look upon them. You know what's even more catastrophic in my little existence here? That you are still burying your people 6 feet in the dirt. Do you know what they're looking at when they go out there? They're looking at your loved ones. You call your loved ones evil, actually. They're watching them walk around in the mist they call the Gulf. You're entombing them in a prison. Does that mean you go and cremate your people? No. We used to raise them up, let them decay, stay there, and then when it's time to migrate and move around, we carry their bones with us. How do you think all those bones, some of y'all remember, how do you think all those bones got under the Vatican, under France, and all these places? That's Tartary, the destruction. Why has you never seen anybody talking about the skulls? How come y'all never took a good look at the skulls, seeing how y'all know phonology and all that other stuff? All those heads are Negroid. I have a book. It's a PDF about the punch bowl. I was attempting to download so I can play them. I want to play some parts for you. It just wouldn't load the volume to audio. Y'all know how many punch bowls there are? Not the one that's Natchez, Mississippi, and that's our people. It's Natchez Indians, wild people, if you want to, Indigos. But how many of y'all know about all the other ones? And they try to downplay those as some kind of state parks and this, that, and other, someplace you can't even go. Do y'all really know what happened? It wasn't just starvation and cannibalism and all that kind of stuff being pushed, which most of them didn't put up with. Torture. When you want to talk about the first Holocaust, they want to put the number. This is what they say, around 20,000, which is the fake Civil War. It was a war. Nothing civil about it. There was a lot of people in the South fighting these people coming off the boat of Ellis Island in the North. And at the islands of California. But nobody else. We were fighting a whole bunch of them, all kinds of individuals. Our confederacy of many nations and countries together, right here. I don't care what your mammy and your pappy and your grandmammy and pappy told you. For those who are lost in the sauce, nobody has authority over you. Everything you see playing out is a corporate ideology. has nothing to do with you and layman's term, but everything about who you are in this place. Very reckless and bad decision. I used to look back at Big Mama. We used to be over and visit Big Mama, living on Miller Street, Montclair. And I used to look at how she cooked all that garbage we were never supposed to eat, but because it was survival food. Y'all know soul food was survival food. Soul food, soul, the bottom of it, what we consume compared to what we did during the starving times. That's right, we. You know, it's funny you see all these so-called people on this new West Coast, right, of Africa, so-called Africa, which that's not where they're from. They eat this thing with the fufu okra stew, right, with different, someplace bush meat, monkey meat and stuff, right? And there are great cities over there that y'all know nothing about because they don't share this. Okra comes from the soil. It's like squashes, acorn, peanut squash, all that. Watermelon, wild rice. Yes, right from here. 164 fruits and vegetables. And they wanted to poison yours by giving it to people where it didn't grow. After the 40s, it's still in millions of acres of our farmland that fed all these individuals. They didn't know where it was coming from. Deals made, families promised, treaties never abide by. And they raise after the 1909 World's Fair, right? I went over what you call, right? They bring these people in after the fake Wild West show. All right? And they take their children, kill them off, and they establish them as people of this land to which they want. And they run around fighting. It's a hard case to fight because they have been raised in that ignorance. It's like they fooled you and made you think that Germany was out trying to conquer the world, to which they weren't. It's them. You see that, they say it. You see hundreds of rabbis of the Talmudic pushing it now openly because the perversion is deep. You've seen the secret meeting with Netanyahu, we're talking about. Don't care about nothing. They've groomed and conditioned the ignorant to do the sadistic things while doing things that go against everything about the faith, which is stolen as well. It's a lifestyle created into a religion that our people stood by for a long time. Now they walk around, and some of them, because they married this one or that, it's hard for them to lift their head up and be honest. It's easy to be disingenuous and sound intelligent or intellectual, but they haven't been challenged by the right individual. They won't stop this embarkation because they don't see it. They don't see it the way everybody else, because they've been comfortable. Wait until they become uncomfortable. Then you get to Hollywood. Y'all, why do y'all even say Hollywood when you know what the holly tree and the wood means? It's casting more spell. I can't fathom how y'all continue to do this. Now you got big head China. Who you think's working with China? Telling them, yeah, we're working inside. You got your people in here. Who you think's doing it? The same people that did it to Russia, Germany, and everywhere else. But you sit here. They're back in police uniforms in New York and patrolling all over. And you refuse to see it for what it is, to handle it as it should be handled. You look at the rapper and his 5-year-old daughter that was just killed by these idiots. What happened to Angie Stone? You think this is some gambling game? That Klan man, I got his name, I'm not going to say it, who was saying, we don't have to kill y'all no more. We did a good job. We got you killing each other. Who do you think he is? Now they're really dumping out. I mean, me and T were both feeling tired for no reason. It ain't like I didn't rest well. Oh my goodness, I really got some rest. last night. I came out. I mean, it was tornadoes in Oklahoma, high winds in Texas. Jay Davis shared one of his fences were knocked down. I know everybody had to deal. We had the high winds the day before. In other places, flooding and all that kind of stuff. What do you think's going on? Yeah, well, you're letting it. The true authority is the people, but the people are not even authoritative enough to look at themselves and handle themselves as they should. They watch this stuff. Y'all really should be turning off your tablets and everything. Just turn them off. Put them aside. I know somebody say, well, how about my job? Oh, my goodness. 24-hour day. And you got to let it radiate the smack out you, huh? Let them listen to everything. How many of y'all got real Faraday bags? How many of y'all took up, when I was talking about it, the first couple of years on the page, I was telling everybody, go get you a big aluminum can. Get you some silver tape. Get you some rubber. Put it in the bottom. Put your battery and everything in there. Get us the same lid, aluminum lid, right? Put some foam on top of that, cardboard around it. Seal it with that EMF protector. And paint it blue. Do you know what blue? Y'all just don't get it. I express the fact that I've been studying medicine for a long. I still study it. I go over a little. I might pick up something and read it for like 20 minutes, right, and put it down. Just something I'm looking at to see what's going on in India, Hindustan, or here, and then, you know, the studies. Like after the Hindu doctor who told me about the clonazepam, I was on it. I should have been on it for no more than 5 or 6 weeks. They done had me on it for over 20 years. Like I'm their experiment. If they were smart, they would be like, Mr. Branch, we're going to send you this vagus nerve stimulator. We're going to prescribe a diet, but get it from here. We're going to make sure you get it. They are too inoculatedly dumb to do the right thing. So I'm permitting it. I allow it. I want to get to the other side. Look, I can't explain everything, but I know something. And they can never figure it out, nor combat, stop it, or fight it. Never. It doesn't matter what they've accomplished here and how many times. It's unimportant. I tell you this, stupid. It's beyond the scope of your understanding how stupid they are. So you take stupid as in, man, that was stupid. Oh, man, that was dumb. You were stupid. That don't even scratch the surface. Not at all. But to see y'all be productive in this, following this sort of level of stupidity, man, that's some hard shit. No, it doesn't emotionally disturb me, not at all. I just, you know, the things I want to say, I just refuse to. And they may benefit. I don't want it to benefit. Because people still don't know how to make hard choices. Individuals, whatever you want, you sentient beings, you sentient creatures, you sentient ones, you whatever. Light in the darkness. You don't know how to make hard choices. All your choices have to be of convenience. And the choice you make, you think is easy. That means you're compatible with their level of ignorance. That means you have been delivered into their omnipotence. You have given way to what they've created. You have made them an authority over you. I don't care how you feel. Last, what I always say about feelings. A lot of you don't have real ones. Your feelings are based on your conscription to an ideology that is not fluid with your truth. But I have beautiful children, but it's not about that. It's about the process of nurturing. That's where everyone fails. The idiots behind them are, they're going to still manipulate and this and control. They think they're in control. They really, and they will have to have individuals who are mindless. They feel okay with it. They believe they're manipulating something when they're not. They are being controlled themselves. It's not controlled opposition. It's just controlled stupidity. A leviathan, a titan of ignorance, enamored by a prolification of blatantly irresponsible, a consortium of lies. Us. Oh well. The worst excuse anyone can have is, I'm just going to go and get drunk and do my drugs. That is the fact that individuals will use any and every excuse to further put themselves in the sump of existence, as if that was supposed to be meaningful, as if somebody's supposed to go, In Ukraine, there are being young men who don't want to fight this war. And they're being drugged from their families, snatched off of bikes, pulled out of cars, pulled out of stores, beaten upside the head, given uniforms and firearms and ammo. And they're being put out there with groups to die. I don't know how individuals still listen to the media. They're supposed to be so smart. But you know what they say about a frugal mind. Look it up. Where has rationale for self-preservation or preservance gone? You have people whose only mindset after the military is to talk about what were things on the way. Can you believe Trump did it? And so and so, and after 4 years, look at where we at, as if nobody knows it. Is there a group out there doing their best to fix things? Adamantly, of course, minutely so. But this is the capitulation between who is right and who is wrong, who is good and who is bad, who is up there and who is down here. You always heard those people say, who's doing something for the middle class? Like, what about the low class? When most middle class people, when they go in the store and they see somebody out there with change, they kick them in the foot, you bum. Person working in a bakery store, hosing off a woman who's safe right there. And someone say, but she stinks. Well, why don't you assist her in getting into a shelter? There are more empty homes in America than there are homeless people. Done by these fake banks, by the certain people who are usurers and lend, but don't do that to their own. That's why they're in a position to control the narrative, but they're not authority. It's the people. Yet the people are still running around strengthening all these dynamics to keep them divided. Idiot, black little goofy idiots running around the street killing each other with no real purpose. Based on the music industry, and you see Busta Rhymes is a big zest. Charlemagne, he's getting beat up left and right by certain spokespersons. He was never meant for that. He's no god. Charlemagne's nothing. but broken. You have gang members, these so fake gang members who are running around just as zesty, drama-filled. Delusion, as strong as it can be, because what they the little thing that's tantamount to being tough, the fissure of brokenness, the cascade of an avalanche of nothing but wind, undecided because of their little tumultuous life, supposed to be meaningful because the very enemy puts them in position. Why is Adam 22 still got a voice? That ain't his name even. How's Vlad TV still getting individuals to come on the show? Them old cities, and those our massive construction efforts, teaching them how to work them, to take care and fix the roads, the cobblestones, the brick roads, the brownstones that they want to destroy. We taught them. Till the soil hill and everything else. Now they want to run around as if, well, we're going to beat you for the land. No, you can't beat us. You can't beat anyone for the land. When the very enemy of all will destroy you. This is the funny thing that gets me. They really think in the back of those broken brains, those pulsating things of nothing, they have a plan. No, they're just another mitigating factor used by the usurer. The child. Who's Jah? That's what they are. They haven't accomplished nothing. Ubiquitous politeness, as if. I haven't accomplished nothing. What, one died of bone cancer, the other one died of regular cancer? They didn't really get to live a full, ripe life. How you think that happened? And then she got to live, what, up to about 4 or 5 years ago or whatever? And they're saying she lied on her deathbed? No. She'll get to walk by and look at me with those sorrowful things called eyes, with tears so heavy and a burden so painful. And see, they can't even imagine this and all that fictional, goofy AI and all the dumb movies and everything else they create. No, I mean, there's some things that entertain me, all right? They have no idea. They think tormenting the children and murdering them, the ones who breed them for money and everything else, they think that they can escape that. Are you aware that the cats, Haiti been eating cats for a long time, y'all? I don't even know why the so-called, they call themselves Democrats. So stupid. Anyway, how come they can't research the simplest things? They ever been to Haiti? I doubt it. Oh yeah, I had. A long time ago. It wasn't like what it is. It was actually kind of nice. You know? Some of them want to get there. They want to see if they can defeat it, they can conquer and control it. They're not getting the real thing. They will never be able to. Never. Impossible. Very impossible. But they will be convinced of other things. And they'll be stuck there. Look at Elon. We've already done it. We can't say that because then it will allude to something else, like Tuskegee and all the other crap. We nearly put a chip in the brain and we done it to animals. Are you other animals akin to the gods you are? That there's balance? Yeah, I know I've been eating beef. I'm about to be done with it. I've had enough of it. I really have. Yeah, I get butcher block. Whatever, man. I cancel that. I'm a little different. Yeah, I can forego it. It'll be painful, but I can, in ways y'all cannot comprehend. too many individuals who want to be sensationalists. Too many. They want to be the epitome of the eye, at least visually. Yes, the animals you are connected to. It doesn't matter where you go or where you've been. See, my people are from way out over that way. Way out there. Way. Should never came. They kind of failed what they thought they were going to do. But not really fell. Everything has time. But those running around playing my people, if they only had an idea, a clue. They don't. They don't have a clue at all. Those who are betraying their own for the likes of something that is meaningless and worthless, well, your choice. Oh well. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Auf Wiedersehen. I just don't get it. How can you convince, well, you already know, a people to be so one-sided? Everything that's going on is a spell. It's cast over everyone. And everyone's not good at making choices. If that were the case, then there would have been a whole lot of bloodletting and things would be on a different direction. But there's a lot of cowards in the streets. A whole lot of them. You know, a melanated man invented the drone. Y'all know that? Well, go look it up. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I can't die like that. But anyway, I'm dying. Yeah, go look it up. You know what the dumbass would think? But it blew his head off. What the fucking do? Oh, the world is so stupid. The world they created is. Yeah. You're supposed to take that body and you're supposed to build at least a 12 to 20 foot pier, a tier. And you're supposed to put that body, while that individual is 100, 200 years old, on it to let them gaze into the ceiling, into the water above. So that way they rise. They go to the source, not walking around entombed. For these things to think that they can mind that matter and walk into the different, they call realms. And if they, man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man, so I can't say anything. I have a story to tell. Just listen. Just listen. A whole lot of that. This is what's wrong with y'all. Just listen. Because if you were right here, you wouldn't be able to do that. There wouldn't be none of this. It would just be me telling you, expressing something, and you taking it in, and then researching it. So, see what I'm saying? The cavalcade of ignorance. Y'all don't get it because it's so easy. It's convenience. Convenience. You give up what for convenience? Everybody thought Gene Hackman wouldn't get old. 95 years old. Well, you see that they're realizing under his $4 million mansion and everything. His wife, what? She's 20 years old. He was 95. She was, what, 70, 60 something, 70 something, whatever. Both conveniently gone. Pill bottles open, blah, blah, blah. And everybody always talking about the FBI. All these groups created out of racism. The level of stupidity for those who go into these deep, dark catacombs of delusion and hysteria, joining all these worthless secret societies, as if that's going to be a solemn answer. Gematria and everything else. People are so busy attempting to figure out what they don't have to figure out. And someone say, well, that's like saying just lay down. But you're already laying down. You're already asleep. I have a good friend who I adore, and he's talking about they're getting rid of woke. What is wokeness? When the majority of people claiming it aren't woke at all. Not at all. This is the hysteria, the delusion, the strong. You're not supposed to be in it. Hey, babies. And you got a big block of seeds over there. Get on it. You're not supposed to be in it. You've been betrayed. The worst thing is how many families have literally become enemies of family. All for nothing. What more can one say? What more can one say? Look at the Oscars. That's Ta, right? What is the red carpet? The road to what? The underworld, right? I mean, look at Joe Weider, right? You know the statue? That's Robbie Robinson's body with Joe Weider's head superimposed on it, right? And then, you know, clayed up, right? Grafted onto a melanated body. Oh. You can't make this stuff up. So they poison in your air, and they're throwing some really nasty stuff out right now. They found ways to mitigate to harm you. They don't care about the animals, but to harm you without harming everything else. That was talked about over 20 years ago. How can we attack them? There was a video. I can't find it. Where a whistleblower talked about they want to attack the Negro, the blacks. And they want to do it with bioengineered weapons. You think that's stop? They have enough idiots who don't know their origin. You go and give blood, right? Believing that they're doing the right thing. They're not telling you about your minerals not being efficient. They're not telling you about a better diet that scripting with worse diet. They're telling you, oh, sugar ain't gonna hurt you. All these different things. There's 262 damn different names for sugar. They got all these things that are natural, and they just keep feeding. People keep accepting it because they woke up another day. It's like listening to Ice Cube. Thank God for another day, right? You think this stuff is not scripted already? Laid out? Oh boy. Oh man. Oh boy. Man, oh man. Excuse me. There's so much. And people are still going to sit there fighting for one side or another. You get it for a minute and then you'll be right back at it. But you share it. No. I share both sides. Because no, you got to look past the smoke, the fog, the smoke screen. You got to look past it. You got to see it for what it is. Then they just remove what's his name? Green Ali, what the civil rights guy. What in the hell? Didn't they just remove him from the Trump, the which guy? Where he was talking about Medicaid and everything? But they didn't do nothing to make the thing better for anybody. Well, not saying nothing about immigrants or anything. This stuff is right in your face. You can't make it up. I mean, I can pull out some books and I can read y'all being Indian and the true Udeans and Atlanteans all day. You gotta have everybody come, especially the ones who are against it. I don't think they know everything based on fake history. I think this is more important. It's so much more important that they're willing to manipulate, mess with views, I put the other video up, the videos, right? With the guy talking about a certain thing with the red background. They talking about claiming for music. There's no music in the video. These individuals are so scripted, and inoculated. It's just, and I'm enjoying it. Their authority is not going to tell them to do different. They want to see what happens to them. No, they should be worried about what's going to happen to them. There's no escaping. They think they're ready and prepared because they've done so much sick stuff. They think, I've been along this line. You don't know that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. I'm going to be here. No one's going to be here. Whatever. Like they designed it. Like they the foundation of it all. The lie, yeah. So run with the lie, whatever. Blow everything up. Well, that's what you think. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Mindless individuals. Get out of here. No, bees just flying all around my feet. Just coming to zip, zip, zip. The birds are feeding. A whole bunch of them. Hey, what's up, little fella? Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Y'all can look at it, see it for what it is, or you can see it for whatever you want to see it for. Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you? You know, That's bad. It's bad. Real bad. Oh well. Let me shut you guys off and I'm gonna get off of here, okay? Dev D, Grand Ascension, what's going on, beloved? Ascend, learn how to. Sharon, ML, what's going on? Salutations. Been sick. Hit hard. I think I'm the toxic. Good. Number positive energy. Tony P, what's up, beloved? How you doing? Olmec, what's up, beloved? What's going on, y'all? Patricia Griffin, beloved, how you doing? Baby Girl Slaughter, Grand Ascension, how are you? Love it. Faraday bags, blue reflects the laser. Well, a certain laser. Now they have stuff they can get past blue. You know. Mark S, what's up, beloved? The science alone shows their true character. Absolutely. Get that. Appreciate it. Man J, what's going on? Whatever, Nishi. Sadness, love it. Al Green, yeah, that's it. Mr. Drinking at the white water fountain and Mr. Straight Hair looking like an engine now, right? Yeah. If they only had a clue, you know what I mean? Yeah, and woke is still 100. It's not half sleep. They full sleep, full on. Oh my God, they're full sleep. They're the sleep of the sleep. The sleepers could sleep, be and get. They are so asleep. DER. They want it. They think they know what they're talking about. All that stuff is just. It was created. Anybody even research when it was created and what purpose and why? What was going on? What happened? What was They gave you the fake Holocaust in Germany to hide the true Holocaust and the ongoing Holocaust. And they're behind it, perpetuating it every day. That's why they need the converts, to give them a little freedom, not spray over them, no wax fruits and apples, poisoned vegetables and this, that, and the other. In Israel, they pulling water from the air. Yes. But their lives are so perverse, they don't get it. The damage that is done in Palestine, in Philistine, anyway, whatever you want to call it. Okay? You know? Well, I appreciate y'all. So let's send some energy out to the people that need it, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and sign off of here. It's overcast and it's a little muggy. I'm tired. I'm pretty tired right now. I'm about to drink the sour soup and put some raspberries in there. See you guys a little later. We'll read today. We'll read the book. I'm loading no video. I got tons I gotta upload. Come on and read. All right. I gotta go to the mail, check the mail, the postal, and see if anything came in. And all right. Yeah. If they were smart, they would start destroying all these fake cellular towers. They number weapons. But they're not. They are not smart at all. Even in the depths of underground and everywhere else, the money, we got to do certain things. We get to see these things. You guys got to make better choices. Y'all got my Cashapp if you want to donate or not. All right. Hopefully today we get some things treated. If not, we're going to put them in a shed and under the tarp because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm going to rest some more. Okay? Appreciate you guys. Sisters and brothers. See y'all later.